Spencer Lazara for MMAinterviews.tv. Third interview here with Phan at Phan's Academy in Garden Grove. So talk a little bit about this week's episode, Nam.
This week's episode was very interesting. My good friend Sako Chavichin fought Dane Sayers from Team George St. Pierre's. It was good. We talked about the wild card a little bit. Jeff Lentz thought he deserved the wild card, and Aaron Wilkinson kept him in check and called him a waster. And I did agree. I don't see how Jeffrey Lentz thought he should have got the wild card spot. The guy drank every night and smoked every day, like 4 packs a day or whatever. But I guess he tried to quit. So instead of smoking, he started chewing tobacco. So there's no way. I thought it was kind of ridiculous that he even thought he had a chance to get the wild card spot. But the fight with Dane Sayers and Sako Javichin was a good surprise to me, because we all thought that Dane Sayers was like one of the weaker opponents in the house. But man, Dane he impressed me very much. He came to fight. He showed Sako couldn't finish him. Couldn't really get any good hard throws on him. Sako took him down. Dane took him down with the double leg and attempted a tight guillotine on submission on the judo practitioner. So I was very impressed. So it could have gone either way, and I thought it was very close. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be when Dane showed up.
A lot of people talked about the whole grabbing of the fence that Sako did. How did people in the house react to that?
That in the house, that the grab the fence, that subject didn't come up too often though. No, it wasn't that. We didn't make that big of a deal of it.
Okay. And obviously, talk a little bit about the melee at the end that we saw in the previews for next week about Cost Check.
Oh yeah, so I guess Tate, and Koscheck, it seems like they were going back and forth teasing each other, and it seemed very friendly, 'cause I guess they know each other from back then. No one knows why Tate was there, and I asked some of the guys on the red team, like, hey, why is this guy here? Is he we thought he was a wrestling coach at first, and then like, no, he's nothing. He's just a medic. And then like, medic, because the facility, we have our own medic, so they don't need to have their own personal medic, because everybody has their own medic, like a general one. So we didn't know why he was there, and I guess our conclusion was he's just there to kind of cause drama.
So was he a friend of GSP's?
I guess he's a good friend of Rashad Evans from Greg Jackson's, I guess, and that's how George St. Pierre and Tate know each other, is from the Greg Jackson's area. But George St. Pierre, I guess from what I was told, didn't even know why he was there. He didn't invite him there. He didn't ask for him to be there. He just was there.
Interesting. Okay. Well, moving on a little bit. How do you, obviously the merger with the WEC and the UFC affects you greatly. We've had talks about you possibly going down to 145 after the finale. So how do you feel about that?
I feel that that's amazing. Very good, very happy, ecstatic, because no matter how well or poorly I was gonna do on this show, when I make it, however far I make it, I was gonna go down to I wanted to go down to 145 anyways, and it sucked because going down to WC is cool, but we don't get WC doesn't get the exposure and the fame, like it doesn't get all the hype that UFC does, recognition, I guess, as well. And now that it's for UFC, we get more exposure, better sponsors, fighting on big pay-per-view shows, and it gives fighters a better opportunity to make more of a living as a fighter.
So who and where do you see yourself in kind of the WEC 145-pound type of guys? Where do you see yourself in that mix? And who, if anybody, would be a nice matchup that you think you'd want to fight?
I don't know where I would be. I don't want to, judge myself and like sound cocky, or I don't want to degrade myself or anything. But I know if I fight in the 145 weight class, I don't mind like fighting guys like Zombie, Zombie. I'm cool fighting guys like Zombie, Leonard, or something like that. Whoever you put me against, it's not to me. But any fighter I fight, I'll promise to make it as entertaining as possible.
That, we've talked a lot about Savak throughout our interviews and your interesting relationship with him. And I find it funny that every time it seems like I see the show, you're standing next to him. So talk a little bit about that. And also, I understand you ran into him Saturday at the UFC.
Yeah, it's funny because in the house, I was very, very nice to him. So I was very nice to him. And I was every morning like, "Hello, good morning, brother Savak. How you doing today?" And he'd be like, "Man, fuck you, Nam Phan. No, it doesn't say Phan. It says Nam Pam. Fuck you, Nam Pam. And like." On the aftermath, he's like, "Man, I hate him. He ruined my dreams." I'm like, what the heck? Like, who do you hate more? Alex Caceres, Bruce Leroy, or Nam Pam? Oh, I don't know. I want to fight them both. And like, what the heck? I was so nice to this guy. I don't know why he hates you so much, Then I saw him at the Honda Center with the Brock Lesnar versus Cain Velasquez fight. I was sitting next to Saka Javician, and Saka goes, "Hey, Nam, look up." This freaking Savak looks down at me from the top of the bleachers. "Yeah, man, F you. And then the guy has the nerve to text me. He texts me. I look at my text. It says, "Fuck you." I was like, "Oh God." And I brought my friend Mr. Paws there, and he saw it too. He's like, "Oh." I'm like, "Hello, Savak, how are you doing?" Mr. Paz, don't mind him. And that's how, the middle finger. Is a greeting in Armenian. Yes. So please don't be offended, sir. There's not a problem at all. Even then, when I saw him, it was still very nice to me until he started at the bleach. He started cussing me out. I don't get it.
So is it safe to say that there might be a matchup between you and Savak in the future?
I don't know. We'll see. I can't promise or confirm or deny anything. But there's a lot of mixed emotions for Savak. From this side, there's no mixed emotions. I like him, but Savak is a little bit confused on where he stands with me. It seems like, which is fine. I like him just the way he is. He's a very unique person. Yes.
Well, we look forward to seeing that possibility of that happening in the future. We look forward to continuing the TUF show and our interviews with Nam Pham here at Nam Pham Academy.